Madam Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. As a general evaluator, I have 3 responsibilities. First, I'll introduce our 2 evaluators. Then I'll ask for our reports. And then I will give my general evaluation of Bob at a special meeting. First, I will introduce our first evaluator, Kalichi Mahdi, who will be evaluating Ron Pashalik's speech. Kalichi is always motivated when he sees and hears Bob Dye speak. Bob's continuous efforts to attend and contribute during meetings is very encouraging. Kalichi believes Bob Dye exemplifies the saying, age is nothing but a number.
No.
Happy birthday from Kalichi. Please help me welcome Kalichi Mahdi.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guest. And now I'm forgetting your name. I don't know why. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Who else? Who better to give a good roast to Bob than Ron Pashalik? I mean, he knows Bob very well, and he has this mature approach to presenting a speech like this. I have to quickly give you a summary of what I thought about your speech, and I'm happy that I didn't see the write-up before now because I enjoyed hearing your speech. You met all the requirements for a roast. You had great stories. You were very relatable because we knew you knew the person you were talking about. It wasn't something like a stretch or a hand stretch or someone you were talking about because you heard of the person, but you knew and you have had experiences with Bob. And I think the stories got us to understand more who Bob is, his fun side, the inspirational side, a good idea, a total idea of who Bob is. Now, I'd like to say I like the slides. The slides were really good. And one thing I liked about the slides was when you posted them out, you actually gave us time to get it in. You didn't just start talking when the slides were put up there. And that was a good way of giving the audience time to sink in what was being presented. You were able to speak of Bob in a great way while at the same time giving us stories that were fucking fun at Bob. So that made it very much easy on the ear, you know? It wasn't something that was like a roast whereby it's like hit, and no soft landing. So we were able to enjoy the speech because you made it very well balanced, and I love that. Very important, your body gesture and your vocal variety. I love the fact that you were well pronounced with your body gestures, and your vocal variety was obvious. We understood that when you were trying to give something that was of importance, something that was going to be a joke, maybe the punchline, we got it, you know, and it made it well enjoyable. I think the only thing I would like to point to make the speech better was the conclusion. The fact that you were able to still say happy birthday, Bob, and all. I was expecting a little bit more, maybe because of time or however it was organized, but I think, yes, you did say a lot about Bob in the body, but I felt the conclusion should have been used more to expand a little bit more about those things we still love about Bob. And I think that was the only thing I was going to add if I were to add anything. But all in all, I enjoyed the speech. It was great to hear good fun, good stories, see the past and now the present. And I look forward to your 100th anniversary of Bob's roast here at Hershaw Toastmasters.
Our second evaluator, Andrew Bosch, will be evaluating Alice Seifert's speech on the legacy of the roaring 1920s and early 1930s. For Andrew, Bob inspires Andrew to become a better speaker. Andrew is always amazed to see how Bob combines vocal variety, humor, body language, and structure into a 60-second ad hoc response. Please help me welcome Andrew Bosch.
Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, and most importantly, Alice.
Thank you for bringing us back in time. What I really liked about your speech is that you dressed the part. This helps convey the image. And you painted a picture of the hard times. And I mean the hard times. No alcohol. Even bread wine. Working your fingers to the bone. And you needed survival skills. You needed to figure out how to barter what you had for what you needed. I love that you speak with passion and sincerity. And how you waggle your finger at the audience and pound the lectern. Great lessons. So, Alice, you clearly illustrated that the hard times don't kill you, they just make you stronger. And I appreciate your speech this evening. Please come back and do it again. Thank you so much.
Thank you to our evaluators. I will now ask our timer, Veronica Headley, for tonight's timing report. And we can